Food for small dogs on holiday. Do not yield to the idea, new place, new habits equals new food for your puppy. Dogs do not like it when they have to change their eating habits depending on the season and the countries they travel to. The tourist thing is really not a myth. Your dogs should receive the same food as usual during the vacation, when at a hotel, on camping or any other occasion. Otherwise, your dog will soon be facing more or less serious problems like diarrhea and vomiting and will require a visit to a veterinarian, drugs and rest. You cannot make your dog happy by giving it fish just because you are near the sea. It may choose on a ridge, in which case an emergency visit to a veterinarian is required. Each region has its specialty, but that is intended for you, not for your dog. Dogs can receive the same kibble all their lives and experience the same pleasure, whether they are puppies, adult dogs and take more or less long walks or old. The vet may prescribe croquettes if they suffer from any liver, renal, cardiac or gastric disease. Actually, dogs feel a lot better if they eat the same food all the time, so you should not change their diet when on holiday. However, you should take some precautions. Do not give your dog kibble in large quantities, but distribute it in 2 meals over the first few days. Serve the kibble at fixed times. Leave it there for about 30 minutes. Then you can take it away if your dog does not eat it to avoid oxidation. Either you throw it away or you put it in an airtight container and serve it at the next meal. The holiday may be shorter or longer, you may travel by an air-conditioned car or not and so on. There are different factors that can disrupt your dog's eating habits. The discovery of a new environment is also one of them. These factors can cause your dog to lose its appetite for 2 to 3 days. And then there are so many new smells to sniff around that it is all messed up. New rides to take, new friends to make, there are so many challenges that food no longer seems important. Thus, the dog must get used to a new routine for a few days. Do not panic if it does not eat 3 meals. However, you should take your dog to the vet if it skips 4 or 5 meals. You do not need to change anything if you give your dog food cooked by you, but you might want to choose ingredients you can find everywhere. But beware if it is hot and leave it in the refrigerator for a short period of time. Do not leave the plate you intend to give to your dog at room temperature for more than a quarter of an hour for it not to spoil. If you give it canned food, it should be very palatable. Close the box before putting it in the refrigerator. Leave the required portion at room temperature but not more than a quarter of an hour. Food spoils very fast when it is hot. These precautions must also be taken when the temperatures are high at home. And of course, your dog should always have fresh water to drink day and night, so change it regularly.